Hey beautiful soul stars, welcome to Starlight Starbright Tarot. I hope you're all well. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you for a wonderful day. I need to sit up straight. Okay, yeah, maybe there's this posture. Looking after your posture could be something for you today. Okay, so this reading is about they ghost you, they block you, they cancel you and silence you. Is this what they're doing? Is this what they're trying to do? Let's find out what's going on for you. And we have the evil eye deck. We have eyes everywhere, look. We have the handle tarot as well. So all eyes on you. But also, you know, sending it back to sender. If people aren't treating you well, you know, raise your standards. Don't blame yourself. Although we do need to reflect on our own behaviours, how we can handle things better in the future if we didn't handle things well. But at the end of the day, if you've really done nothing wrong and you just feel under attack, energetically, maybe to your face, all of these sorts of things, perhaps it's time that you ghosted and blocked them for a while and gave yourself some breathing space. Maybe them silencing you out isn't such a bad thing. It'll give you time to regroup and to understand better what's going on. But anyway, they ghost you, block you, cancel and silence you. What's going on here? Evil eye deck. Ooh, spooky. Spooky dooky. Why am I saying spooky dooky? I don't know. I never say things like that. So that's for someone out there. Okay, spooky dooky. And we have toxic fixation. Yeah, their fixation upon you is toxic. When people have a toxic fixation on people, it often ends up in some kind of cancelling, anger, hate speech. You know, online it's very common with this cancer culture. If somebody can't handle what they're hearing, they just cancel, they block, they spread hate. And this needs to stop. And this is spilling over into face-to-face reactions and relationships. Yeah. Someone is attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. Someone is attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. And just remember, dark forces work through people who are close to us. Often those who are closest to us. Yeah, it can be a surprise to us when people we usually have harmonious relationships with start to tumble downhill. You feel pressured, you feel under attack. Yeah, no matter what you say, they just don't want to validate it in any way. But if you want validation from people, you know, that is something to work on. The only person you need validation from is yourself, and to the big man upstairs, to the angels, to the all, following your intuition, moving away from these toxic behaviors. So why are they ghosting you, blocking you, cancelling and silencing you? Because of some kind of toxic attraction. You know, they're putting you through the hoops, they're putting you through they're putting you through the motions. But it's also a test of your strength and integrity. Don't lower yourself, don't lower your standards to these people. There's a saying that water always finds its own level. So what level are you at? You know, you need to level up, you need to be stronger. You don't need to push back, you just don't need to engage, is what I'm getting to say to you. When, you know, situations are toxic. And it's interesting because we have the Hindu hand, you know, no, stop. No is a full sentence. Don't let people drag you into toxic situations because you have a light, you shine bright. It has this feeling of, you know, as soon as you start to feel happy, something comes to attack you. That is your test of strength, to not let that bring you down. And it's often, it could even be about money. You know, maybe you've cut people off from money. Maybe you aren't able to give as much as you used to. That's a test of their character, to see that they are shallow, that your relationship with them is shallow. If they can't love you and accept you for you, and not for what they get from you, then, you know, that is a test of their character. You need to keep raising those levels. And sometimes it is 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but it'll get to the point where it's going to be 3 forward, 1 back. There's always going to be a pullback. And that's with everything. That's with finances, that's with careers, that's with, you know, your spiritual work, your relationships. You know, you're always going to have those times of pulling back. But they're tests to test the levels of support, to test the levels of resistance as you push up. A lot of financial, are we talking about markets here? Yeah, is it all rigged? Probably. Oh God, pity party. Pity party. Someone is going through tough times and wants you to experience the same thing. Yeah, people don't want you to be happy when they're sad. They don't want you to be a brighter light than them. Because... Oh dear, daddy long legs. Oh, I'll just put it outside. Oh, here we are. Yeah, it's okay. Oh no, it's, oh buddy, thank you. He's making sure I'm alright because I yelped. He's a very calm and beautiful dog, but if I like get a fright, he wants to. He is naturally a hunting dog that I have tamed and worked very hard to train him. When I first got him, he was a bit terrifying even for me, and I'm, you know, good with dogs. But yeah, I think if anyone attacked me, he'd kill them. Like, seriously. And I don't want that to happen. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, all of us Australians, we're not scared of spiders. We just don't want them on us. Okay, let's get on with it. So yeah, people just don't want you, to have a better life than them. It's almost like tall poppy syndrome. They don't want you to be right. They don't want you to be smart. They don't want you to be funny. They don't, because they're not capable of these things themselves. So these are the reasons why people have blocked you as well, is because you're shining too bright. They're actually feeling guilty with their pity party, that they're being given time. Them ghosting and closing you out is giving them time to think about things. And if you have done something, to upset them, and that you are to blame for something, then maybe it's time to apologize. But don't let this spiritual war, that we're under, this social war that we're under, to separate you from the people that you love. It's kind of like, it's just got all a little bit petty in the feelings I'm getting, not with you, but just in general. It's almost like people don't have anything to fight about, so they fight with each other. They're all bored maybe. So we could be talking about a spoiled brat or spoiled brats here. Somebody who feels entitled, or people who feel entitled, and they just don't want you to be in a better place than them. But it's also a way of getting power over you. So it's kind of like you could be a very spiritually powerful person. In fact, I'm being told you are. You might not feel like it, but you actually are. And you have a lot of qualities. You have a lot of qualities, like you're head and shoulders above these people in some way. And they don't want you to be, because it gives them power, and it gives them power to drag you down, to have you under them. It's like a boss who just knows that, you could do their job standing on your head, and so they do everything in their power to suppress you, to take credit for you, these sorts of things going on. I'm getting very, very petty energy. There could be something here to do with a party, whatever party means to you, but balloons and parties, they're excluding you from things, or perhaps you're happy to be excluded. That's the other thing. You think, oh well, let them do this to me, I don't care. If they're picking on me, they're leaving somebody else alone kind of energy. So yeah, toxic fixation, someone is attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. So I think that kind of almost says it all, doesn't it? So we'll have a look at some tarot. I think I'll put this up. Pity party. So there could be something to do with a celebration or a party. They're going to really feel it when you're not there. Perhaps you're a bit of a life of the party, a bit of a centre of, you're naturally centre of attention because you're fun and playful. And these people don't like the spotlight being on you. They want it to be on them. This is how petty we're getting here. So, and this could easily be family members. It can be anyone, whoever, you've clicked on for this. And we have like death in reverse going sideways. So we'll put it sideways actually. Yeah. So this person's unable to transform themselves, or they're going through a transformation, they're going through an awakening. In fact, you not being in their lives is going to help to transform this person and to help them to mature and grow up and really take a bit of a look in the mirror, because I'm getting that you haven't really done anything wrong other than being you. And why should you be cancelled and silenced for being you if being you isn't harming anyone? And this is why it's important to stay calm and level. Try not let it frustrate you. But I'm getting this is like it does affect you. It hurts you emotionally. It does, pierce at your heart, and it does make you feel less than. But this is also a test of knowing that you are worthy of being respected. You are worthy of being treated better. So things will transform. It's like this is a temporary situation, but it has to come from them. They have to transform this situation if they are in the wrong. If you are in the wrong, then, you have to be kind of more mature about this. But time apart, even though it feels harmful and hurtful, it may even feel permanent, but time apart is actually a good thing. It'll give some breathing space and time to clear and calm the situation. It'll also give you time to lift and elevate yourself to a point where when you do come back with this person, back in contact with this person or people or situation, that you will not be as affected by them. It's like, whatever. So now you're doing it. Now I'm getting it from you. Like, really? Like, last person you expected or last people you expected. But you're not angry. Like, there's no malice there. You're just kind of over it. You just think, nah, I'm drawing the line here. This is where I draw the line. And you're doing them a favor by drawing that line, by setting boundaries, so that when they come forward, if they come forward, that they are also more willing to be more respectful, more responsible for their own behavior, and and sort of more mature about it is what I'm getting. So it's like a pity party. It's like a children's party. It's all a masquerade. They want to hurt you in some way, and I can clarify that in a minute. Yeah, we have alchemy here. Yeah, alchemy. I'm getting that. So we have alchemy here, and alchemy, this is the is it 14? Yes, it is. Sorry, it's Roman numerals. I had to think for a sec. So yeah, it's 14, X1V. So it's the card of temperance, card of balance. There could be somebody who's very balanced. There could be mediation here. Somebody stuck in the middle of all of this who wants to bring harmony to this situation. So there could be a third person who is going to mediate this, who's going to help people see sense and to see reason, whether that's you or them. But also alchemy, it's purification with Archangel Michael, with the card of temperance. So it's a part of purification. So, purifying heart and soul. But it's also your pure heart and your pure soul that comes under attack. So you need to build and know that you are protected and being guided by the angels. But staying balanced and mindful is extremely important here. And we have Daughter of Swords in the south, Princess of Swords, Isis. So this is the Page of Swords in the Rider-Waite. So the Page of Swords says that somebody's coming forward. There will be some kind of mediation. There is going to be a message. It could come through a third person, wanting to smooth things over. And again, wanting you to see reason. If this is to do with anything legal, you're going to be hearing about this soon. Something about letters, messages, SMS. Oh yeah, of course. I'm thinking news. Something could be being reported in the news as well that's going to wake a lot of people up and make them see reason. So, somebody's coming forward with news, and it's just the facts are nothing but the facts. They're going to be kind of just telling the truth. There's truth-telling coming here, coming towards you, because at the end of the day, that's all you want is honesty and truth. No one can lie to you. And they know this as well. So there is a communication coming forward, and someone to smooth it over, or there's going to be a letter or something going your way. The answer is yes, if it's to do with administration, legal, or even family members. You need to just not respond to these people, look towards your future, and that's the answer that's been given to you here with this Page of Swords. So Isis, Egypt as well, snakes, cobras. Oh yeah, harmony. Look at that. In this deck, the Two of Pentacles is, this is the Two of Rocks or the Two of Stones, but they're kind of more like the yin yang that you see in the Thoth deck. So, and they are in perfect balance, perfect harmony, up and, you know, as above, so below. So there is harmony coming to this. You have a harmonious relationship with someone. This person doesn't like that you're in disharmony with others, but they're not blaming you. But they're going to talk to you about this. They want to try and bring harmony to the situation because they feel stuck in the middle of this. Two of Pentacles. So twos is about choice, but it's also about finances and things like that. Somebody could be coming to ask you for money, but getting back to it as well, maybe you're just not giving money to anyone. So you can't see the cards. Yeah, I moved my camera for something I had to do. I had to take photos, and I might just, I might just stop and just change the camera angle. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I think that angle's better. Anyway, Two of Pentacles, yeah, so this could be somebody who, you know, normally they're, you know, asking for something, they want something from you. When somebody can't get something from you, they don't find you useful anymore. And if this is someone close to you, then, you know, then that's not very nice. So the Two of Pentacles, also you could be worried about your finances, or perhaps even it's going to save you some money because you don't have to go to the party, you don't have to buy them gifts. If you're not going to see them, well, you don't have to buy them anything, do you? So it could save you money with Two of Pentacles. But you also need to focus on your finances. There could be something to do with a letter or a bill payment, so you need to focus on something to do with your accounts, your finances. But also your finances are going to be coming into balance. You're going to have what you need in order to move forward. Yeah, and this could be something that you're going to receive. You're going to receive some kind of payment. Yeah, that could sort of bring things back into balance. But also, yeah, there's a message or news coming that'll bring harmony to this situation, that'll bring balance to this situation. But you need to stay balanced. I don't think they realise that you're actually going to be, if you're not already, kind of harmonious without them, because they're a disruptive force, because they're toxic. You know, they have a toxic fixation on you. They have, you know, they're putting toxic energy on you because they don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to have the limelight. They don't want other people to like you. They like the idea of, yeah, and they also probably think that you're lost without them, I'm getting. And maybe you were for a while, but this is going to change. So transformation is, you know, like, they're going to regret this. They're going to end up in regret because I'm getting that they are more stubborn about this than you are, and you're just, you know, you've learned it's best not to chase people, especially if they're masculine energy. Masculines don't really like to be chased. I mean, sorry, if you chase like sort of narcissistic masculine energy, they'll just keep you chasing forever. So don't chase, it's time to move forward. And it's interesting with this alchemy, we do have the devil and the moon here. So yeah, because it's a picture of the moon and a devil, like the man and the moon is a devil. Yeah, so this could be an ex-partner or, you know, somebody that you've had dealings with in the past, somebody who just wants to keep you down, who wants to, you know, for you to be the worst of yourself so that they can feel superior. And the moon, mystery, they're in the shadows, and you need to put them in the shadows, is what I'm getting as well. But yeah, they're operating in the shadows, but there's healing and cleansing coming here. Archangel Michael cutting the cords that bind you to these people, you know, moving forward with clarity, with the Page of Swords here, focusing on your finances, focusing on your stability, mind, body, soul. It's very important. So yeah, they've ghosted, blocked, cancelled, you know, cancelled you, silenced you. But if your character is to be a person who likes to have a chat, likes to have conversations, but, you know, everything you say, they're just looking to be able to cancel you in some way, like everything is, oh, you know, or you're being, you know, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what all the problems are at the moment. That are dividing people. Yeah, Queen of Swords. And you're moving away from this. You know, you're standing your ground. You know, you could be sailing, there could be something to do with water, water sports, things like that. But also you're just moving away. And yes, you're thinking about it, because she has kind of like thinking man thing. Yes, you're thinking about it, but you're going to stand your ground. You're not going to put up with this nonsense. You're sailing and moving forward. It's like the Six of Swords here, combined with the Queen of Swords. You're moving towards harmony. You know, you're really looking for balance. You're looking to become and be a better version of yourself every day. And that's a good thing. And you don't have to force that, you know. You can just go with the flow of who you are, and let things, you know, move. Yeah, move silently. This could also be you just moving silently away. Yeah. But yeah, you just want harmony. You just want to, you know, you just want your life to be easy sailing. And there's nothing wrong with that. And the Queen of Swords, you know, doesn't bow to anybody. And that's not saying that you're stubborn and you can't, you know, take your part in it. But it's almost like the punishment doesn't fit the crime. If the punishment doesn't fit the crime, then you know that, you know, yeah, the other person is really trying to harm you in some way or hold you back. They're going to be surprised. Yeah, you're moving to the Three of Cups. You're moving towards friendships, soul group, soul crew, towards some kind of celebrating as well. There could be fireworks, something. So this could be to do with New Year's Eve. They are not going to... They're going to freeze you out through some kind of celebration. Could be Thanksgiving, you know, it could be Christmas, it could be a birthday, or maybe just a social event. They're going to freeze you out. And this is when they're going to kind of wake up to themselves, because really they don't realize that you're the Queen of Swords. You're freezing them out, that you're actually having an easier life without their bad behavior. So yeah, and you'll have people to celebrate with coming into your future anyway. You could be getting an invitation with the Page of Swords and the Three of Cups here. Yeah. So you're kind of all good without this person, and if you don't realize this yet, you'll come to realize it. Oh, and then we have Ten of Swords in that same position. Look at that, Ten of Swords. So the worst is over. Looking towards your future. Yes, you're going to have some dark days. Yes, you've been betrayed. Yes, you've been stabbed in the back. There could be issues here with the back or something like that. But see, this person's light is shining bright, so all these crows can't get near her. Like in this deck, you see black ravens and crows attacking people in this Light Seers deck. But here they're hovering above your head. They can't come near you. You know, you're in beautiful clothes, you're at the seaside, or you're just relaxing, looking out into towards the horizon. You know, you're just putting all this behind you. And that's the thing too, like when these people come forward, you know, remain mature, let them speak, let's hear them out and make up your mind when the time comes. But yeah, see, these crows can't. So being released from being attacked from dark energy as well, coming into harmony, looking towards a bright future, feeling free. There's like lovely swimming costume, somebody in a lovely swimming costume here, surfing on the beach, you know, or if you live in the country, you know, you're just feeling free, maybe, you know, thinking about putting in a swimming pool, maybe for someone. But yeah, everything's coming into balance. You're becoming into balance. You're becoming more financially stable, emotionally stable, mentally stable. And, you know, these crows, these old crows, Three of Cups, you know, gossip, betrayal. Perhaps you have, you know, have friends who've betrayed you, you know, and they're going to see the light. They're going to realize all these betrayers, all of these people who've hurt and harmed you, they actually all miss you. They miss you. You're kind of a larger-than-life figure in their life. You are vital life force to them as well. But that could also be, you know, why you get drained of energy, because they're like energy vampires, because you are the essence of life. You're a very optimistic person. You don't let the dog days get you down, even though privately you may have dark moments. You're always showing optimism. But, you know, maybe people don't like that either. They want to pierce through that. You know, pierce through that optimism. They want to be able to guide you. They want to be able to give you wisdom. They want to give you knowledge. But yeah, my Camera overheated. As I keep saying, this room's getting hot. We're moving into summer. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, so the 10, I can't remember. I had to wait a while. I went off and did a couple of things. So yeah, but these birds, they did catch my attention. It's like they're flying off. You know, they're flying away, or they're flying in harmony with you. It's almost like the dark energy, like it's almost like the devil or the dark energy. They know not to screw with you. They've had their fun, and now it's time for them to work with you. It's, you know, because they're being directed by the heavens above. They're being, you know, like nothing is more powerful than the light, ultimately. The light always wins. God always wins. The God of good of light, you know, the good God of light and love, not the devil. So, yeah, they've been told, they've been warned as well to leave you alone by the divine. So, you know, you're very highly regarded within the divine realm because 10 of Swords, you've been through many battles. You've been through, you know, reputation, disgrace, humiliation. This person could, you know, these people, you feel humiliated by these people as well. But, you know, you've given this a lot of thought and you've just realised, you know, that, yeah, you know, we could handle ourselves better, but at the end of the day, they're doing a lot worse than you are. Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of like, yeah, there's warning. You'll come to harmony with the warning signs as well, with the 10 of Swords and all those ravens and blackbirds. Yeah, you'll come to terms with that. And it's interesting, I'm getting crows, a murder of crows. Like you could have even, you know, had your life threatened in some way. You've been through it all, is what I'm getting. And the thing is that these people who, you know, pretend to be your friends and, you know, people who are supposed to love you, you know, they want to, maybe you've been their strength, their backbone. Oh, backbone, yeah, because we were talking about the back. You've been their backbone. You've been the essence of their life. You've been their strength, getting them through everything. But when it's your turn, when you're down, they kick you when you're down. And, you know, that's a test of people's character, when they kick you when you're down, or when they, you know, desert you when you need them most. That's a true test of friendship, because friendships will stick with you through thick and thin. If somebody tells you you're crazy, if somebody, you know, gaslights you and tries to drive you mad or tries to physically harm you and then blame you, like, oh, look what you made me do. I mean, you know, that people say that shit. I've had that shit said to me. You know, maybe you are pointing the truth out of who they are and they don't like it because they can't face themselves the same way you can face yourself. They can't face their shadows the same way that you can, you know, face yours. So, you know, when people aren't supportive of you when you really need them most, then, you know, these people aren't, you know, these people have got to learn a harsh lesson that they have to get on with their life without you. And maybe you felt at first, oh my God, you know, I'm losing more out of my life. I'm losing more people. You know, I'm the common denominator. I must be the problem. Yeah, well, the problem is that you're hanging on to people who don't deserve your time and attention. That's the problem. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look. So I think, yeah, but there is a celebration here. There is somebody or something you're going to celebrate with. There are small wins here with the Page of Swords and Three of Cups. So there is some kind of celebration. There could even be some kind of like award or reward, something like that as well. But also, you know, the truth. You know your truth. So this is the Greek mythology cards. Inner fire, Hestia. Look at that. So, you know, that's like Archangel Michael as well, because, you know, the Temperance card is fire. It's Sagittarius. But, you know, inner fire, passion. You know, you have a lot of passionate energy. You have a lot of optimism. You have a lot of exuberance. And this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to put your fire out. Someone is attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. But really all this is serving to do is for you to shine even brighter. But, you know, they're going to burn up. They're going to burn up with anger. They're going to burn up with all the negative aspects of fire. You know, they're burning up. Oh, there could be something here to do with the fever as well, so just take care of yourself. Maybe it's time to detox, but detoxing people out of your life, if you can't cut people out of your life, the divine will. But, you know, they're burning up. You know, they're frustrated. All the negative aspects of fire. But also you could have members of your family, of your soul group, of your soul crew, who the more you elevate, the more they see their shadow, and therefore, aka, they will transform they will come into their rebirth for some people who are meant to come with you. But this is 3 people coming together, and maybe a 4th person being isolated out of this party of 4, I'm getting. It could be like a divorce or something, or just words spoken in anger. People don't like hearing the truth of themselves, so you have to, maybe you're very blunt with the truth, or you're offering truths that people can't cope with right now. And so they're looking to defend themselves from you because, they're not ready for the truth. That's something in there. And Eros, desire. So the Lovers card. So there's something here with lovers coming together. Oh, there's Sagittarius energy here. There's a bow and arrow. No matter how much, you strongly desire to be with someone, or no matter how much, you feel this pull to turn around, go back and, and appease these people, you can't appease them. You have to move towards, your future. This could have been a fight over lovers, partnerships, third parties, that kind of thing, which has caused this split. Somebody feels criticized or feels, their life choices have been criticized in some way. But yeah, this could be to do with a third party, to do with love and lovers, a partner, their partner, your partner, not getting along. But this is all about to come into harmony. Also, there's something here too, if you're not hearing from someone as much as you normally would, this is because they're caught up in passion, they're caught up in love. They could have new love in their life, or they've just focused on their love relationship at the moment, for some of you out there. And see, we have Artemis, goddess of light. See, you are the goddess of light. You are the high priestess. You shine your light bright. And this is what's happening as well. It's like the gods. And see, we've got that Sagittarius energy again. We've got the Archer here again. So there's somebody in your life, they could be a fire sign. Yeah, so the goddess of light, this is you. But also, it's kind of like there are a lot of spurned lovers in you. Oh, the battery's going to go flat now. Oh. The dark forces don't want me to get these messages out clear. Thank you. So the battery, it's going to cut out again. So, yeah, the goddess of light. So it's kind of like, yeah, you attract a lot of attention. You attract a lot of admiration from people. You shine your light bright, and this beauty isn't about outside, outer beauty. It's about your inner beauty that shines through. People are just attracted to you. But you're no longer going to, put up with people who aren't up to your standards, who aren't reciprocal towards you, who are not going to, who are not going to respect you. So you've had enough of that. You're kind of running away from anything to do with love and lovers here as well, because you've just kind of had enough. But also with Diana, the goddess of light, see? Chasing away the dark forces, chasing away these, ravens or crows or whatever they are, these blackbirds, keeping them away from you. Okay, battery change. Yeah, so, keeping these dark forces away from you. No longer in your head, but now in your heart, following your intuition, following your passions. The gods are keeping people away from you who cannot treat you with respect, who want to peck at you and betray you. Diana too, when I was changing the battery, a truth about Diana's coming out, whatever that means to you. So there's a truth coming out. Yeah. So, nothing's going to disrupt your harmony. And see, no matter how stormy, no matter how stormy the water gets, how turbulent things are, you have this strength to stand and sustain yourself, to withstand the forces of nature. Is what I'm getting to say to you as well. But also, there's waterfalls here, there's, hot running current. Be careful of burning yourself with hot water or something, or, there's water, of course, with lots of floods everywhere. But, in the mountains here, getting out and about into the mountains, into nature. There's something here to do with hunted, like you're feeling hunted, or someone's looking for you to give you a message, something like that. Oh, but then Princess Diana felt hunted, didn't she? So, hunted by the media. So there could be something here that could be reported in the media, but you're being protected. You're protected by the divine. So abundance is coming your way as well. There's something that could garner some kind of attention. The limelight could end up on you. And it could destabilize you emotionally, but know that you are protected, you know, to stay balanced. Nothing can ultimately harm you with this Ten of Swords. Nothing can ultimately attack and harm you and bring your vibration down. It's kind of like, you know, you've been through it all. You've learned your lessons. You know how to stand tall, stand proud. You don't need to fight back because the divine angels are fighting back on your behalf. So, did I say spiritual war before? Yeah. So, yeah, you're just over it. You just don't want to put up with it. So now, you know, you're not ghosting, blocking, cancelling or silencing them. They've done this to you and you're just going to go roll with it. Go, well, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But it's giving some space for, you know, for all of you to kind of be mature about this situation. But they're going to come to regret it because they're going to miss you. They're going to miss you really badly. You don't realise this, but they're going to miss you very badly. They could come with a little bit of a pity story, with a pity party. Don't get sucked in. Trust your intuition. Know that, you know that you are the goddess or the god of light, and that you are protected and you're being guided towards your abundance. You need to focus on your finances. That's what needs the most focus right now. Spiritual abundance, I'm getting, what was I saying just before that? Yeah, oh yeah, focus on your money because, and that's okay. But you need to focus a little bit more and have a little bit more respect for money. Like, rich people don't consume. Stop consuming. Only consume things of light until you can come into balance. Don't get on the emotional roller coaster anymore is what I'm getting to say to you. Oh, right. Yeah, this is interesting. And we've got two more. These are the Moonology cards. Meditate and contemplate. Pisces energy here, getting into harmony. So, full moon eclipse we have here, or, you know, with this beautiful full moon. So this could be by the next full moon, or even by the next full moon eclipse. When, I don't know when that is. I think, is it in March or something? 13th or 14th. Beware the Ides of March. Just Google to see if there's an eclipse between now and then, but I think it's March 13th or 14th. So conclusions are within reach. So this is with the Death card, toxic fixation and inner fire. You know, perhaps you are a very passionate and fiery person, but you're being misunderstood or deliberately misunderstood so that they can cut you off and cut you out because they can't live up to you in some way. That could be for someone. And then we have new moon in Libra, a new cycle begins. So there is a peacemaker here. I was saying that before, but also there is a romantic relationship for you, but you're kind of fighting against that. You're fighting against the current. You don't want to, you know, it's almost like your distrust has grown so much for the 3D, for people in the 3D world, that you've grown so distrustful, not paranoid, but just distrustful, that this could be a block for you when it comes to love as well. Also, you could be being introduced to someone's new love and new friends, that kind of thing. There could be an introduction here to do with love, lovers, friendships, Three of Cups. Your dreams need a practical plan. So, you know, in this day and age, the divine understands that we need money, and the divine is bringing you money, bringing you abundance, bringing all your finances into balance, bringing your relationships into balance, moving you towards a more harmonious life in the future, a more harmonious way of being. Is what's happening for you. So your dreams need a practical plan. So, you know, there's some planning here. Three of Wands energy. What, you know, you're not waiting for your ships to come in though. This could be like Two of Wands, Three of Wands energy. You know, you know, be very down to earth, be grounded, be practical when it comes to fulfilling your dreams, and trust your intuition. And that's Taurus energy as well. Yeah, being stubbornly resistant. Somebody could think that you're being stubborn when actually you're just kind of not letting this be. There could be a misunderstanding here when it comes to that, but you don't need to explain yourself. You do have a harmonious relationship with someone, with some people around you, or that's coming, yeah. And didn't I say that? You know, this is all just a breathing point. Take time to breathe out. So, you know, meditating as well, but they're having to take some time out. You know, this is a break for you. This could be with a lover. This could be, you know, with family, friends, whatever this is, whoever has created this disruptive energy in your life. But you need to also be understanding that we all say and do things, you know, that we're not proud of. So this person is asking for a chance as well. So there is a chance here. But if this is a devil ex or somebody who's abused you, that's a no. Okay, this is just someone that you're having a misunderstanding with, or you know, they're just not respecting you, or you're just feeling uncomfortable around them, or you know, they're just trying to kind of have that sort of bit of power over you. They've got ego problems. Yeah, they have ego problems, that their ego needs to be addressed, and they are going to be addressed with the major arcana here of the Death card. They're going to have to really account for themselves, for their ego, and come to humility. But also humility is being asked of you into the future. So, you know, but yeah, just taking time out. You know, you're getting a breather from this dark energy. You're going to learn how to work in harmony with both the light and the dark, because you're going to grow so much in strength from all the experiences that you've had. Like, you know, these dark shadows following you aren't going to be an issue for you anymore, because there's always going to be dark shadows following you. There's always going to be something looming on the horizon, but you're taking a much more positive, optimistic, like a sun card kind of energy to your future. Yeah, I'm getting fire and ice. That could be for somebody. But the scales of balance are here. Libra here. The Justice card is here. You're going to have justice. You're going to have the truth. You know, people are going to have to humble themselves before you. You know, if you are a humble person already, doesn't mean that you know, pride. Somebody's very prideful. Pride could be at stake here. We need to be careful of pride and ego. And all of these sorts of things. But yeah, they're going to have a pity party. They're going to realize that you're not playing, you know, and God ain't playing either. So, you know, you're not playing anymore. That's the Queen of Swords energy. You know, you're looking towards your future, and your future is bright. So anything legal, any kind of divorce issues, somebody you've been divorced from, it's all going to go in your favor. Finances are going to start to balance out as well, if that's been an issue. Okay, right, so, okay, and we'll take one from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll take 6. Which one? Green or purple, or both? Okay, so tea leaves. Oh, the sun, happiness and well-being. So you have to protect your happiness and your well-being. The sun card, we talked about that, so it's interesting it's come up. And then we have apple. Temptation will test you. Didn't I say in that there was a devil in the moon in that temperance card? Yeah, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tempted to perhaps give them a piece of your mind. You know, all of these sort of negative, more negative energy. I want to give them a piece of my mind. How dare they? You know, and that's okay. That's part of the stages of grieving. But you're moving away from temptation, from all of these things that tempt you. Also, apple here. I'm getting apple technology. You know, it's time to sort of get off social media so that you can clear your mind. Everything's negative, everything's under attack, everybody's been cancelled, silenced, ghosted, blocked, you know. Yeah, so, you know, you're moving away from this. And this idea that apples don't fall far from the tree. So this could be somebody from your family tree. Restoring your family reputation. So this could be definitely something to do with family here. And firecracker. So that's with desire as well. So firecracker here, your, you know, dreams, so celebration. I mentioned fireworks before. So things are going to sort of like go off. Everything's going to go off in an explosive way. There could be a bit of like an explosive energy, like there's going to be a bit of an argument, but this will clear the air. You know, you have to speak your mind, but you speak the truth. Do not criticize people. You target their behavior, not them personally. Like personal attack is super dark energy, and we should not do that. And, you know, the divine, you know, the big guy upstairs is really coming down hard on these people who are unjust, who just love to hate, who just love to criticize. So, and we have Bat here, Batman. Take care, enemies are working against you. Yeah, but that's what we were saying, you know, maybe And the bats are blind in the light too. You know, they see in the dark. Radar. You know, you've got your radar on, but you are shielded by this light. You're being shielded. Yes, you're always going to have enemies. You're always going to have your haters, your detractors. But at the end of the day, you no longer care. So, you know, they work in the shadows. We talked about that. Yeah. But there's also going to be some kind of transformation. This is like somebody who has a double personality, a double life. You know, but this is the thing too. It's like you're a spy for the divine. Like you're 007 for the divine. And then you have Gong, an exciting event. So there is something coming. You're having an exciting event, maybe a dinner, maybe eating out, maybe Asian, or traveling to Asia or something like that. But yeah, whether it could be Chinese New Year, could be really important as well. Something around Chinese New Year. Oh, and look, there's that wealth card. Doesn't that just keep coming up? So you're being given wealth, and this could be November. So that's Sagittarius. Well, it's not just Sagittarius. It's Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. So, you know, November could be very prominent for you. It's the beginning of your finances coming into balance. It's the beginning of you grounding. You know, the sun's coming up over the icy mountains. So again, fire and ice. And then the nuts and bolts of life. You know, you're going to have wealth. You're going to become very wealthy. This is going to give you some breathing space. Your finances coming into order is going to be like you'll have a roof over your head, you'll have the money you need, and this will give you time to be able to pursue your spiritual life. It'll help you to pursue your passions. It'll just give you one less thing to worry about, so you don't have to worry about your finances, because that'll be one less thing to worry about. Yeah, so, and that's it. I think that sums it all up. Love you guys. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.